Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another part of Let's Play Eador, Masters of the Broken World on Overlord difficulty. The plan for today is to farm as much gold as possible to make sure that we don't have to worry about repairs anymore, and maybe try to check a third ring if there is a way for us to get closer to Anshar. But well, that will be just a bonus. I really want the gold from this part. That's all. And if we find, or if we could figure out what to expect in the third ring, maybe we'll do that so that I can think about what we're gonna need to get through. Don't have to try to get the province, just find out the army composition, because I'm not quite sure what to expect in the land of the dead in the third ring. So that would help us, for example, decide if we have to go for some tier 2 support, like the recommendation to try maybe 2 monks to support the warrior against the tougher armies. So yeah, maybe scouting is not a bad idea. But before we do anything, I just want to answer one question that goes back to the previous chart, and it was about does Diplomacy 5 allow evil master get fairies. I tried that. I leveled scout, or I leveled diplomacy on the scout to level 5, and then I visited the fairy tree, tried to ask them. I went through both options, directly asked them if they're gonna join my army, and then the second option is to join the feast or whatever they have, and go through this like dialogue options to the final one where they offer I think it's that they offer you that they could join or something like that, but uh, as long as you are evil it doesn't work. I tried all the options, they just always say you are evil, go away, and there it ends. So no fairies for us, at least not from fairy tree. The only option would be randomly get them as mercenaries, which is not that good. Okay, but enough talking, let's start playing. We're gonna start with bandits, so let me see what do we have. Maybe for this I'll take the Paladin Keras. Do we have to repair? Well, why not? And keep scouting. That's even weaker than I expected, but it's okay. Here we can get the gold for allowing them to have the guild up, and that's what I want. Let's move down, stay away from that assassin. Maybe we could use something like a magic weapon, get the damage boost. With the Dark Knight, it it's more important to actually get spells than try to get units. It's about getting some crucial spells. Vampirism is super important, so maybe I'll just try to get that, and then Word of Life. If we could get these two spells, then we probably can ignore everything else and just go with that, with the spell duration that we have. That's the combo that can keep the warrior alive, basically against almost anything, except of course the highest tier fights that we won't fight in this shard. Crystalline Ring, well, why not? Plus 2 gems per turn. I'll take that, and this is definitely deal. Um, hmm. Okay, now another thing I wanted to address: getting guides for our provinces with resources. Uh, yeah, that's something I'd like to get, but the question is, can we afford it? We should be able to afford the forest spirits. That would be fine. It's not that expensive, but other guards, that's the problem there. The other guards need gold, and we really don't want to sacrifice our income, which means we'll probably protect the redwood and that's it. Oh well, no matter what, we have to grab the Foresters Guild first, and then it's either gonna be the Grove or the Pathfinders Guild. And one more thing, um, can we plunder these provinces? That's a good question, and I'm gonna try it. Let's go to this province. We don't have anything to fight here, so I want to give some time to the scout to find something. And while he's exploring, we can try uh, these things that could make our life on a shard like this much easier. I mean, if it's possible to just plunder provinces where you can't get rebellion, or the rebellion would start in like 300 turns or something, uh, that would be a nice source of gold. Now, oh yeah, we can plunder it, or we can try to plunder it. The question is, can we plunder it just non-stop every turn? It's not the most effective use of our time, but I just want to know. Having plundered the province for 42 gold, well, it's something. Hero reports that all the locals have either been exterminated or went into hiding. It appears that further looting is not possible. What are your orders? Hmm. Don't want to destroy the province. It's possible to plunder it once, and now we can plunder it again because every turn a few people appear from somewhere. Which means it is possible to plunder these provinces without basically any consequences. So even on a shard like this, where there is no income from the first ring until we got lucky with this province with all those monoliths and stuff. But before that, we didn't have any income from the first ring. It's still possible to get the gold from plundering. Good to know. I never needed it before. I actually never had such a desperate start like this. When you imagine how bad this would be with a level 0 warrior with no bonuses from Astral, this would be a horrible start. And it's good to know that it's possible to plunder these provinces and still get something. Would take ages to get somewhere, but it at least would be possible to get exploration bot and start doing something. But well, back to fighting. Enough with these experiments for today. Can we do something here? Necromancers, maybe? Necromancers should be fine. It's even worth attacking even in the first ring. And let's go with the Enchanted Grove first. Because it's probably a good idea to protect this province, especially against like undead invasions that are very likely here. What's your range? 2, 4, can't hit me. And we're gonna start Astral Energy into Haste. Ah, it's fine. I was thinking about using another Astral Energy and killing the Sorcerer first, but don't really care. Okay, another Dwarven Shield? Really? Execute the Magician, perfect. It worked, wonderful. Anything else that you want to attack here? I don't think so. The only option that we have right now is really to go south and clear this province. Sell that. I think now we can sell the spear. Repair. And how much is the Pathfinder's Guild exactly? 460. We'd spend almost everything on it. But we should get enough gold from the locations that we are about to clear, so let's do it. We need to speed things up. You're getting how much? Like 6% explore it every turn. That's not that much. Not even that. Okay, Lizardman, let's start there. Dark Ritual, we can keep spamming that. An interesting question. How long is it gonna take for pricing here? 450 turns. 450 turns. And this is gonna be only 12 turns. But do you really care about the provinces? Plus 2 gold per turn. Probably don't care. It's not worth using a guard here. Even if we use adventurers, we would be losing 3 gold per turn in the province. It's better to just let it go. Okay, Lizardman, go. That's a good fight. Where do we want to fight them? Here, standing on the hill. And I don't care if we have 5 units around. Let's get Astral Energy to mitigate damage from the priest. And I'm gonna wait a turn before I use the magic armor. Okay, good luck getting through this. 12 melee defense, 7 resistance. With these stats, if we could get the healing from either vampirism or how's the other one called? Word of Life, might be able to get through a third ring. The one person probably wouldn't help us there. It's just gonna be undead and siege weapon, so no leeching. But thinking if the extra mobility and healing every turn would be enough to handle, like, let's say, 2 ballista and a catapult. Probably need a bit more damage for that, so magic weapon, word of life, haste, some astral energies, and we should be able to get through third ring. What is this? Magic barrier. That's very disappointing. Let's see. 200 gold. And the problem now is that uh, we have exactly the wrong schools for what we need. Okay, so we can live without the magic weapon. But now this is a really difficult decision. Word of life or vampirism. Usually I'd go for vampirism no matter what. Uh, but on this chart, with all these undead that we have to fight, most of the time vampirism will be useless. What else do we need? Still need quite a few buildings before we can even start thinking about tier 2 spells. So I'll probably just ignore it. Oh, this is something we can do. We have iron now, so let's get the foundry up and running. Let's go with demons now. Should be a good fight as well. And please, could we get some more locations finally? I'll just start this manually. I'll use astral energy and then we can just do it this way. Ah, come on. Always when I see the tier 2 scroll, I'm like, okay, this is one of those spells that we need. Never mind. Undead. And there was one more thing I wanted to build. Yeah, the Diggers Guild. Can we afford it? We can. We can now build a few mines. Let's start here, of course. Province is 13-1. Now it's 21. So it was definitely worth it. Plus, we should be able to build mines in these provinces. Go. I'll do the same thing, just start the combat manually. You get the buffs that are important for this. And then we just do a quick combat. What did we get? We got health. Health is good. It's tempting to take blacksmithing, but I think I just want a level 3 wisdom for the extra experience, speed things up as much as possible. What is this? Gloves of Incarnation. What are we using right now? Oh, 2 locations and a hidden treasure. That was a good turn. There we go. Yes. Uh, so this time it was the scroll that we need. Okay, that will make the decision much easier about the spell school that we need to build. Now we just need to get the Word of Life, and we are ready for anything. Um, Gloves. 2 hit points, 1 resistance, or 3 hit points, 1 mastery. Now we need the resistance. And this changes things a bit, because now we definitely want to go to the capital. Do we have Fairwind? Not yet. But we have Dark Ritual, so at least something. And what do we have here? Army of Chaos, Necromancers, Brigands. Yeah, we can clear all of this. Good. Look at the income. Where did that come from? Wow. What am I trying to do? Build a mine. Last boy. Command, we don't care about too much, but we definitely want scouting. Thinking if it's worth using extravaganza, but it's not. What I should do is hire a guard here. The province with 20 income on this shard probably is worth protecting. It's almost as good as our capital, at least when it comes to gold income. Oh, more treasures. What about Word of Life this time? Nope. Probably better arrows. And Gifts of Earth, well, I'll take that. Ah, come on, that's not what I want. Rituals, that's what I want. Maybe I'll delay it though. Try to move faster. Yeah, we need the fair wind on this turn, so Gifts of Earth next turn. But before we move anywhere, where is the scroll? No, that's the wrong scroll. Here it is. Still gonna keep this scroll just in case. Let's keep this as well. Repair. Perfect. There are 3 more spell slots. What do we want to take? Hmm. I'm not sure that we need anything. Maybe vulnerability. Let's take 1 more astral energy. Vulnerability just in case. And 1 web. Okay, anything in the capital worth attacking. We should be able to handle centaurs now. Minotaurs, it's still way too much damage, but centaurs, That should work. Which means we can cast Gift of the Earth now. A really good income. Okay, next. I think I'm gonna do this manually. Because with the Huntsman, there can be even two with his Bolo. We'll have to be careful how much ammo does he have, or we can just burn his ammo, that works as well. Now we don't have to worry. How much ammo do they have? And how does it look like they're resistant? That's also a good question. Need to get them to me faster. This would take forever. I really don't like doing higher tier centaur fights with the warrior, especially when I have armor. It's slowing me down. When you have like, I don't know, 13 centaurs against you, you spend first 20 turns vapped, or I don't know how to say it, incapacitated from Bolo, and they just keep shooting all the time, and the fight just takes forever. And the warrior is strong enough. There's no way they can kill you, but the fight still takes forever. And it's a bad idea to do it as an auto combat, because on auto combat the AI tends to move the warrior towards the middle of the map, and then when he gets surrounded, he is going to die. So you have to just do it manually. That's a really bad fight for a player, actually, not for the warrior, for the player. What did we get here? Nothing interesting, but 200 gold was worth it. Um, Horses are dying. That's bad news. It's gonna be more expensive. Hmm. I want to grab Crystal Garden. I'd rather. Actually, we need both. Let's start here then. Okay, repair first. Oh, hello. Christmas is here. Let's get some presents. Um, Probably better to stay down, though we would have the extra range in this corner. We can protect everything better in this corner. No, without sabotage. Okay, the bowman shouldn't move anymore. Um, that means we can shoot again. Oh, he did move. Why would you move? Whatever. Just gonna heal up. And avoid the morale loss. Let's make sure he can't shoot again. He will shoot once again, but do no damage, so we didn't lose any morale. Good. And now, what did we get? Guard's crossbow. Hmm. I'll have to compare it to what we are using now. And not even 300 gold. That is disappointing. But still, it's basically free gold that we just lost. That's not funny. So excited we got another ambush and we'll get some extra gold and the game takes it away immediately. Okay, 745, 854. I like the extra range. Losing a few hit points is not the end of the world. Yep, it is better. 79% done. Okay, let's attack the brigands. Doesn't really matter what we attack first. I want to clear all the locations there. Uh, but instead of exploring, I'm gonna check these two provinces. So I want to know the guard so that we can think off camera how to get through. Let's do this as auto combat immediately. Uh, Better arrows. Try to remember, trade it. Okay, ghost. That may change things. There are no siege weapons, which means higher priority for this fight is actually Fireblade. The rest is irrelevant. And what do we have to the south? Okay, here I'll first get the astral energy up. Oh, there are two ghouls. That's still fine. Astral energy. We can afford it. Play it really, really safe. No magic. Let's go with no limits. Phantom form. Now that could help in some fights. And ghost again. Now I'd really like to know what is in the fourth ring. Because this really won't be a problem, we just need the right spell for that. How much money do we need? 700, let's say, 800, 1100, 1300, 2000. That's a lot. But I mean, we have 1300 already. What other options do we have? How can we handle ghosts? We can't do anything else except pray that we get better weapon. That would be a solution. But our weapon is already quite decent. Or we might get a weapon with magic damage. Let me actually check. No. Hmm. Okay, magic well first, and you can think about the ghosts off camera. You can get back to exploring. Here we'll attack the army of chaos. Maybe repair the gear first. And what are we gonna do in the next part if we don't find any more locations? That's an interesting question. We can clear these orcs. More orcs, swamp creatures. You could probably do that as well, actually quite easily with the leech from Vampirism. Battle mages, gargoyles. Battle mages, no, gargoyles don't have the damage for that yet. With the damage armor and damage weapon stacks in this fight, you die. But we are not that far away from killing these gargoyles. Or another option is to just go north and check both these shops for scrolls and try to get the fireblade this way. That's probably the best thing we can do. Nothing interesting around here, just Land of the Dead. Yeah, but with all of this, we'll be able to take with just one spell, just the Fireblade, and we can take almost the whole third ring. Again, that will be a nice boost to our experience. Yeah, so we have something like a plan, and there's one more knowledge store, I think. Yeah, here's knowledge store, so we can check all three, and we are going after a tier 2 spell. That could actually work. Alright, well, but we'll have to wait for the answer until the next part. This one is long enough, so I hope that you liked it, that you're gonna join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.